Hi Josh. Good lord, I look pale today. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another reaction video. You may be familiar with the concept. We're going to be listening to some music today, and you guys are going to watch me listen to music, because that's how those go. We'll continue on with Avenged Sevenfold. It's been a bit quick since the last Avenged Sevenfold song. I feel like it's only been... It's probably been like a week and a half or something. I don't remember how long it's been. But yeah, I feel like we did our last Avenged Sevenfold song quite recently. It was Beast and the Harlot. And I'm just keeping the momentum going. Because you know what? Honestly, I'm just enjoying them. I'm enjoying doing Avenged Sevenfold. You know, I like the last song I did. I like the song I did before that. I'm going to go out on a limb and say I might like this one as well. For some reason, I'm really out of breath. I don't know why. It's because I've stood up and sat down in one motion. So, you know, it's a lot of exercise for your boy. I usually just sit still and lift. We're doing Avenged Sevenfold. We're doing Critical Acclaim because my boy, Josh, just joshing on YouTube and just joshing YT on Twitch. I shouted him out last time. Why don't I shout him out again? So spread some love for the boys. There's light in my face. That's not the best. We're doing Critical Acclaim because he told me this one had a banger of a solo. And if we know me, we know there's one thing that I like, and that's a banger of a solo. I like lots of stuff actually. But banger of a solo is one of the things on the list of things that I like. So I'm gonna listen to it. I'm a little bit delusional because I could not sleep last night at all. So I'm in a strange mood. But I refuse to drink caffeine. I'm not a caffeine boy. I refuse. So I'm just running on fumes. Whoa, whoa, whoa. But we'll make it through the night. The woe's before the line, right? Let's listen. I have a lyric video. Some classic organs. Tell you can't have a good metal song without an organ. That's what I always say. I'm not framed very well today. Oh well. Guitar sounds kind of like a bagpipe. Shut up, just listen. Okay.
Defend your rights so you can maintain a lifestyle that insults his family's existence. Well, where I'm from, we have a special salute way behind the end to all those fathers' houses who spend their days pointing fingers.
Alright. Okay, let's just take a moment here. I feel like I need to pause more often because I have videos. I don't know what's going on with the labels, but you know, for all the backlash and shit they keep getting for abusing the copyright system on YouTube, apparently they're getting worse. Apparently it was bad enough when people are nothing's changing. No, apparently they're getting worse because they've started blocking everything and it's hell. So I want to start pausing more than just once, just to be sure. And I'm just going to talk while I just type in, try and get the lyrics up on Genius. What's good, guys? How's it going? Yeah, this is it's a little bit different. It's a little bit different. Honestly, the organ or whatever at the start is not even at this point for Avenged Sevenfold. That's it is what, you know. There's a lot of things. It's an organ. You wouldn't necessarily expect that in a metal song, especially a modern metal song. But or at least I wouldn't. But with Avenged Sevenfold, they do that sort of stuff. That's just kind of what they're about, you know. I feel like, It was someone else. It was the Rev. Is he the dead one? The original drummer. Did he die? He did die. He's dead now. I feel like Josh told me about this. That was it. He had a nice voice, actually. I like that. I'll listen out now if he comes back in the rest of the song, which it looked like he will. What was I saying? Right, we'll keep going. I just have to pause more frequently now because I just don't know when things are and I'm going to get blocked. And they've started doing this weird thing. Last night's video was Judas Priest and they blocked it in Canada, Germany, Australia, and then like 13 little islands. And I was like, but left it up in like England and America and stuff. So honestly, fuck knows, dude.
All the way from the east to the west, we got this high society looking down on their third foundation, constantly reminding us that our actions are the cause of all their problems, pointing their fingers in every direction, blaming their own nation for who wins elections. They've never contributed
Let it out, brother.
thing to the country. Ignore the untrue depictions we see. Try and get through. Mistakes can hurt. I'm not the last, but I sure ain't the first.
I feel like there's about to be a solo, so let's do fuck you SME. I don't know who they're signed with. It might not even be SME, but those are the ones that have been causing me problems. Look how transformative this content is that I'm making, guys. I mean, the lads are all over the place, aren't they? But it's like, I love that with their music, they just go with their own flow. Like, they just changed up the style here, whatever, the way they're singing, and they just throw, and what is this rant thing? Oh shit, I hit play. Ah, oh, fuck, right. It says solo on the screen. It's going to be a pain in editing. I'm ready for it, though. I wish I didn't have to pause, but that's life, unfortunately. I want to, dissect a little bit. Honey's got a little bit of angst that he wanted to get out, and I feel like, he had something he wanted to get off his chest. And, I'm here to listen to him if M Shadows ever wants to talk. How does it feel to know that someone's kid? We'll do this at the end. We ready for a solo? A 3, a 2, a 3:30. Let's go. Backpack now. Slick, dude. Oh, he's cool. Dude, ooh. Dude, I'm gonna need. I feel like it's one on the dissect a little bit in my own time. The framing on this video was honestly terrible. I can only apologize because I don't have a lot of room to work with here, and I have to move shit around for the whole sit down gag at the start, which was literally an inside joke for one person. It's because Josh, you recommended this as a stinky Patriots fan, and I wanted to rep the superior old QB of the league, the true QB father of the league. Where's my lyrics? Right, I like that. It is just they're just such an interesting band to me. They do so much shit. They've got so much going on all the time in every song. It's just like, just go with the flow, dude. They go with their own flow. You should also go with your own flow, but also their flow at the same time. The Rev has some banging pipes, or had, I guess, which is obviously, rest in peace to him. I don't really know much of how he died. An overdose. A combination of over-the-counter drugs as well as alcohol. He also suffered an enlarged heart. The speculation amongst fans that it wasn't an accident but suicide. This is because of his condition with the enlarged heart, which would have caused him a painful death. And there's some references to some songs that maybe have some reference to that, but maybe we'll get to those in the future. So the song, yeah, I mean, 2007 self-titled release, blah blah blah. It marks the first time Zaki Vengeance and M Shadows have collaborated on lyrics. Okay. The song is mainly about people who criticise members of the armed forces. However, these same criticisers don't do anything to support the country or make change. Lead singer M Shadows has said on multiple occasions that he has friends who have served in the military. Do people do that? I thought the military and vets and stuff are held with like pretty high regard in America. I thought that's like a pretty big thing. You stand in front of me and bite the hand that feeds. So obviously I get that as like he's like criticizing someone who's contributing to maybe in an indirect way, but in some ways is contributing to your safety and that sort of thing. Self-righteousness is wearing thin. What's his little rant bit? Spoken words. So how does it feel to know that someone's kid in the heart of America has blood on their hands, fighting to defend your rights so you can maintain the lifestyle that insults his family's existence? So I guess is this something that's like I guess I don't really know specifically what he would have been referencing, like what the people that he's mad at did or said about the military, but I get what he's saying about how this is like literally like an American kid, someone who was born and raised and brought up in America, who's gone out and has blood on their hands now, has fought and done all these things for their country so that their country can remain free, so that the people who he's talking to that are living in this free country, because of the people that are fighting for it, are just going to insult those people that have done so much for them, essentially. And then there you go, just to defend the rights so you can maintain the lifestyle that insults his family existence. I just don't know specifically what this lifestyle is. Maybe this is just me being a British thing. Our military culture is a little bit different in that sense. Well, where I'm from, we have a special salute. We aim high in the air towards those pompous assholes who spend their days pointing fingers. Yeah, this is one that like I'd be curious to know, and people in the comments will tell me if like what does he mean? What do people like do or say to the military that would encourage this reaction? Because my understanding is that people have hold military and former military in quite high regard. So that's probably something that people could fill me in on. And there was more spoken words. Here we go. All the way from the east to the west, we got this high society looking down on the very foundation, constantly reminding us that our actions are the cause of all their problems, pointing fingers in every direction, blaming their own nation for who wins elections. They never contributed a fucking thing to the country they love to criticise. So I guess it was more so people maybe not criticising the military specifically or directly, but the country itself, whilst they're criticising the country that they haven't contributed to. They have a problem with maybe the way it's run or things that are going on in the country, but they're not doing anything to make it better or anything like that. Maybe I guess it's that sort of thing. This is hard. This is very I don't want to say political, but in reference to American atmosphere and that sort of thing that I don't necessarily have too much acclamation to. No matter who wins the election, someone is going to bitch about it because they person they wanted in office didn't win, of course. This is how it works. It's good at least when you have an election to choose, though, because some people don't always have that that option. Boris. Instead of trying to be a part of the solution, they just piss and moan about how everything is going to hell in a handbasket, but never do anything to make the world a better place. So that broader message, obviously, I can understand and relate to. Yeah. The song is a criticism of bleeding heart liberals who look down on people fighting overseas and, on average, simple American folk. The band sees them as hypocrites who don't practice the compassion they preach. There's definitely elements to that as well. I can understand that. This is, you know, it's hard for me to comment on any amount of, you know, the American political climate or what's going on and stuff when I just don't. It's not my place. But I understand for sure often the type of people that are going out and fighting in the army and the type of people that criticise those type of people. I don't think most of the time they're not criticising the fact that they're in the army specifically, or they're not criticising them for doing that. It's just criticising those people and saying, well, hang on, you're criticising these people who have done things for the country and you haven't. But then, you know, sometimes they have, and sometimes it's hard. There's a line, like, what if a vet is, like, super racist and homophobic, and, you know, then should they be able to get away with being a prick? Well, I guess if that's their views, it's a tough one. It's a tough line. And, you know, I guess some recent option or example, there was a lot of issues with the whole, should trans people be allowed in the army? And a lot of people would argue, yes, of course they should, but would those people that were so angrily against, you know, the military and the political system and stuff for that decision, would they go and fight in the army? If they wouldn't, and if they, you know, obviously some of them potentially would, but if a lot of them wouldn't, then is it necessarily their place to say? Because they're not the ones going out and fighting, right? You go and put your neck on the line and fight for your country then, because you're complaining that not everyone's allowed to do it, but are you doing it? But they should be allowed to do it. Anyway, good song. God, I'm just scrolling through the comments now. Okay, yeah, no, we don't need to go there. Maybe my comment section might get interesting, but we'll see. I'm always open for discussion. We love it. Thanks for watching. I hope everyone enjoyed this video. I like that. I like the Revs singing. Solo was as smooth as butter. Someone in the comments the other day asked if I could say butter more, because apparently it's funny. Butter, butter, butter. We love a bit of butter. I cannot believe the audacity to suggest that this is not butter. Thanks for watching. Hope everyone enjoyed, and I'll see everyone in the next video. Peace out, guys. Have a calm one later.